Hello everyone, that's just Penny, and today I want to show you what is happening on the blog. There is a few changes to the libraries. I've added a few things in, so I wanted to go over that. Of course, this is our main wall. This is the blog post wall. And then if you want to search for anything over here, I use a lot of hashtags. So if you're in my Facebook groups, hopefully you will see the hashtags and things like that I use, because I will use also those over on my blog. If you notice over here in the shop, I have the junk journal marketplace now, and of course the print, cut, and create ministry shop, and this is where all the printables are. And of course they're linking to my Etsy shop, the ministry shop, and to the Creative Fabrica ministry shop. So those are the newest kits, and the new kits can be found at Creative Fabrica right now. And the junk journal marketplace, we're just going to click and have fun on the blog today to show you. I've added videos, I've added the marketplace. So if you want to purchase these journals, there are a few journals available that I have created. So you can see those and purchase those. There's the link. It just takes you to my Etsy shop, so it's not a spam link or anything like that. And then here is the print, cut, and create ministry shop. And you can check out my newsletter if you want to subscribe to my newsletter. This is the newsletter there. You just click on that, it'll take you, you just subscribe, and you'll get monthly. I was doing weekly, it got too much for me, so monthly newsletter goes out with tons of freebies, absolutely tons of freebies on there, so keep that in mind. And there'll be more, you know, the newsletter will have monthly freebies, but it'll have the blog will contain some of those freebies. My Facebook group will contain some of those freebies, but if you want to combine what I share on my blog and what I share on my Facebook as far as freebies goes, the newsletter is where to get them. They combine them all. So I've added new items in the Creative Fabrica ministry shop, so you can go check that out. Here is the link to, and here's the new kits, some of the newer stuff that I've got going on. So let's concentrate over here now to the libraries. There is several libraries, yes, and I've added. Okay, so we could just go over these really quickly. Limited commercial use digital JPEGs. This is digital JPEGs that you can use in your journals. This is the printables as far as like the kits go for making a journal. Here is commercial use printables. You can use those in your commercial items. Public domain, of course, you can use however. Commercial use digital images library, that's like a JPEG. And then commercial use faith digital library, and here they are. These are some journaling cards that I created. You will see tons more of the faith and scriptures here. King James Version scriptures is all that I use, so that all those will be coming here. I have several, I have tons and tons and tons of things to share with you guys, but getting it on here is the key. I just don't have time to upload, especially if the internet is gone wonky. Okay, so this is a commercial use digital images, okay, and you can check them out here. I've got one right now. It's a freebie over, I think, or is it a purchase? I can't remember, but there is a freebie on the blog, on the Creative Fabrica as well. And here is the public domain. You can do whatever. These are yours. They're just public domain, so you can just click and download those. I'll be adding a bunch more. There's a bunch of my newsletters that I do. Here's the commercial use printable library. There is the URL. It's a link that will take you to a Google Drive. Within that Google Drive, you are going to have tons of free stuff. Printable sheets. These are PDF, ready to go. Printables. You can put them in your collage work. You can, scan them, put them in your digital. You can digital them. Whatever. It's commercial use. Okay. Here is the journal printables, let's see, where's the link? Go here to access the library. Okay, it's free. Just click on here and go to the library, download what you want, You can find the full kits, of course, on Creative Fabrica, but if you want just a sample to see what's in the kit, you can go to the library and it will show you. So I've got to add that I do a lot of adding, guys, a lot for you guys, and this winter is a perfect time to actually get the website uploaded with all the freebies. So there's tons. I have got actually 2 Google Drives because I have over I have like 8 gigabytes. I'm sorry, 8 terabytes of images to be used. So here is some where you can just print and use these. They're just various different ones that you can use as my template for journaling. I guess I should put that over journaling templates or something like that. And here's another print, cut, and create series that I've been doing for the smaller templates. So this goes with the 80 days junk journal challenge. Some of these did, but I just wanted to show you those. These are my templates for journaling. You can use those templates as an idea. You can print this off, use it for limited commercial use. That means no digitals. Okay, so with me, you can use these to print and cut and create, but no digital. That's what my LCU means. If you see the CU, that usually means you can use them in digital products. Okay, so that's what I want you to understand about my libraries. Now here is a section that I've added. This is the junk journal playbooks. These are going to be changing. So I just wanted to show you. These are some that I had in the past that I was working on. There's 2 sets. Page design playbooks. It taught you how to do page design. So this is the new one coming up. Okay, so I'm also going to be doing, let me come back up here to the junk journal playbook, the templates. So if you don't want to print and you want to create your items out of junk, actual junk papers, then I have the templates. So these were available in my Etsy. They didn't go real well. I don't think people really understood that you just print, cut, and create. So whatever, you just printed these off, put them in a notebook. They're templates. You trace them, and you cut them out of junk. So I have a whole video series that I did on these. So it is there in YouTube somewhere. And so that's what these are about. So the page design playbooks are actually playbooks that I have designed that have all of the information that you to make a paper, a page design for your junk journals. It's necessarily not about creating an actual. It's about creating an actual junk journal page that you can put into a journal. So I'm going to create a new one. It's based on actually using the printable sheets that I have for you, the print and cut and create series, the little easy sheets. However, I do want to do some with just plain trash. Just get junk mail, get newspapers, which that's not trash, that's actually considered now a supply. So get cardboard, get whatever that you recycle. We can use those as supplies in our journals. So I just wanted to, the playbooks will be changing. They were 2 playbooks. I took them off of Etsy because they were causing some conflict about like the templates and things like that. People did have a lot of questions, so I wanted to do an in-depth new one. I wanted to show you how to use the templates, but I also wanted to show you how to use the old playbook designs, and I have all these I'm going to show in videos coming up soon. But there's going to be another one down here that is going to be actually using your trash and your supplies to actually use the templates in a junk journal playbook. Okay, so that's coming up. So I'm super excited to launch that coming up. It'll be out by January because it's going to take me a few times. I'm going to be working on it. So I'm super excited. So here are the challenges that's going on that I've done. This is the Junk Journal Easy Sheet September Challenge. We are working on right now at the Junk Journal Corner Facebook group that I have. So there are the 2 here. If you want the rest, you can join my Junk Journal Corner Facebook group. There are some that I'm going to be adding. I'm going to be adding them all in all the videos soon. I have videos to add in here. I've got videos, I just have to upload them. The 80 Days Junk Journal Stuffies Challenge is still available. It's still there on the Facebook groups, but it's also here. So if you click where it says to purchase the kit, go here. It is the Print, Cut, and Create series. Little small easy sheets. There's videos on every one of these, and I have to get them on here. But if you look on my YouTube channel, you're going to find the playlist, which I think I linked at the top. Yes, the video playlist can be found here. All of the 80 videos. This was so super fun because we may do this again. We may start this up again at the beginning of the year or something to do the challenge again, because the challenge was 80 days. It was a lot of stuff. You had to gather your materials, and you had to, so come along with me as we do this again. I think it's going to be super fun to do this together as a group once again. So every year we may come back to this and, use this. Right now we have the easy sheets, September challenge that I talked about, using the templates, using your junk mail, using all of that. So right now this is what's going on. We did have the recipes of friendship junk journaling challenge event. It was going on, and we had some super fun. And here is to purchase the full kit for the printables. You can go here for the printables. It has all of the printables there for you to use. There's tons of videos on my YouTube channel about this, and in the Facebook group. So I will link all that stuff. I'm trying to get all this stuff on here because I do a lot of different things each month, and it's really hard for me to get everything on here. The digital design design train is hosted in one of my Facebook groups, and the links are there. But this is the free mini journal kit. So you can see the library. It'll be over there. This is for August, and then this one was for September. Oh, I didn't put September's down here. So I don't know if we hosted a design train for September because no one's really taking part in this. But it's just a new thing. So if you are a digital designer and you create digital printables or digital kits, images, whatever, please come along with me. And this is a digital designer's train. There is a theme this month, and I forgot to put the theme is vintage autumn for October. That's coming up, so please check that out. I'll add all the links and stuff here if you are not a Facebooker, and I understand that some of you are not, and I totally get it. So I will post it. If you want to submit, you can get a hold of me on Instagram. So I will submit that. I'll do that through Instagram, and I've got to get all this. I'm so far behind with posting social media stuff. Okay, so now as far as the women's meeting grows, the monthly, Women of the Bible study I was doing. This is the previous one that I was doing right here. I love this. This is my printables and stuff. So anyway, it tells all about that. It tells about about studying the women of the Bible. Talks about and here's January, February, all of them. There's the videos. There's the printables. There's the links to purchase from Angie Jones and from her group as well. What she and I did together. And then all kinds of photos here. If you're into Bible journaling, there are tons of photos here. There's free printables. So you just kind of have to click the links and it'll take you to the free printables. I will be adding the free printables. They should be here. Link to Facebook group, link to resources, link to free printable kit. See that? So you just have to kind of read and click and go, because these are actually Google Drive links. So you will need to click those if you want the printables to go with that. Okay, so the current Women of the Bible study that I'm doing it with the ladies of my church. Okay, that's the previous one. Let's go to the new one. I'll say new. This I should say as of such and such date, but this is the new one that I've been working on. I did it August is when I started, it looks like, as a link to the previous scriptures. This is the one that I started. You can find the free printables and things as well. So there will be all kinds of links here for you to get. I am down to this far. So we will continue with all of these. I've got to upload four or five more. So I've got to upload. Here's some free printables. Oh, here they are. for the Women of Bible Study for that one. It goes into detail why that I went from the previous one to the new one. So it goes into detail about all of that information. And then I have a new category, a new page category, the memorial printable kits. I do a lot of memorial journals for bereavement for bereavement, for the families, for the survivors. It's sort of like a guest journal, a guest book journal where they sign. It's not necessarily a junk journal. It may have some junk in it, some ephemera and some memorabilia and stuff like that from the family and things that I will put in there. And then what they can do is at the ceremony, at the celebration, at the service, they can actually write in it, pass it around, let people share memories, let people bring photos to it. And this is a new outreach that I'm doing for the Junk Journal Ministry. It is a very new outreach. And if you don't know what the Junk Journal Ministry is, there is a link down here that tells you what we do, what I do. It's just me and my mom and I and the ladies of my church. And then of course now it has spread out all over Facebook to all my wonderful friends on Facebook who have helped me come together with the Junk Journal Ministry. And what it is we send journals. We are actually we're actually delivering some journals today, I hope, to one of our locations. Due to COVID, it kind of put everything on hold, but that's totally okay now. We've got 2 locations, and now we are actually making these memorial printable in the journals. I'm gonna put the journals down here so you can see. I'm gonna put a memorial journal down here. We did a hospice journal. I'm gonna put that down here so you can see that. So it's easily to find, so you don't have to keep looking through posts, through blog posts. It's all there for the pages. So I'll have 2 more pages over there. One will be the hospice journals that we do, which is super exciting. And then one will be for like the funeral homes and for the grieving family, the bereavement, the memorial journals that we do. We are actually branching out, and we are going to actually be offering these to the local funeral homes and funeral parlors and things. So celebration centers for their family. And I know that they offer they probably offer one that they can purchase. I'm not really for sure, but I wanted to make a handmade one. I want it to be fabric or leather cover. I want it to be really nice. It's probably going to be like a traveler's notebook style. I'm not really for sure at the moment what my theory is with that, but I have some fabric and some leather and stuff that was donated from our local furniture store, Hayes Furniture Store here in Kentucky, in Brea, Kentucky. They are wonderful people. They help us out. We get our furniture there, so I just wanted to give them a little promo there. They didn't ask me to, but they did give me some old samples and things. So I want to contribute back to them and recognize them and want to thank them so much. So this is a new memorial type for the Junk Ministry, for the Junk Journal Ministry. We're going to be delivering those. So I'm super excited about that. I wanted to share that, and I hope you guys listen to all this so you can understand about how the ministry is moving from one to the other. So I'm super excited about that. A lot of the places were shut down. We couldn't take the journals. We couldn't take the prayer pockets. But this way we can, because those remained open, even though that they were private, they still remained open. So for just a few or just one or that kind of thing. So super excited about that. So we will be adding 2 more pages there with the hospice journals, and then with the memorial journals there. But the kits here will be here. They're free. Okay, any memorial kit that I do is free. I've made, I think, 4 memorial kits now, and those other ones will be posted here for free as well. Okay, so, and they'll also be on the Creative Fabrica shop free as well. Alright, and this one, I want to show you this one because we had my uncle passed a week or so ago, and that was a kit that I made for him in memory for him for his service. And the free kit is here. Just click on it, it'll take you to the free kit. It's a traveler's notebook kit. That way it's easy to handle, and you can stick it into a traveler's notebook like leather cover or whatever. So if you want to put those together, because it may be several signatures. You may want to, mail one off to your relatives and they can mail it back or whatever to sign and things like that. So anyway, I just wanted to share what was going on with the blog. I'm super excited. Come and join me for all these things. Look at all these things that I've got to accomplish and I've got to do. So maybe it's time to get some help. Okay guys, have a wonderful day. Come and create with me. You will find I have several Facebook groups if you're interested. I have YouTube. I do have Instagram, so come check us out. Okay, have a wonderful day everyone. Happy crafting.